Hello everyone, I am Vikas. Today we will going to discuss the second unit regular expression. So this one is the syllabus for second unit regular expression. In that we will going to discuss the introduction related to the regular expression. After that, operator that we can use in regular expression RE, buildings of RE, how to build a regular expression, precedence of operators that are used in regular expression, laws for regular expression. After that, conversion from NFA to DFA means non-deterministic finite automata to deterministic finite automata. After that, we want to discuss the conversion related to regular expression to DFA. In that, regular expression to DFA, DFA to regular expression means DFA to RE. State, in that there are two methods are there. One is state and loop elimination method, state or loop elimination method, and Arden's theorem. As well as we want to discuss properties of regular languages, pumping lemma for regular language, and closure and decision properties of regular languages. So let us continue with first point, regular language. So what do we mean by regular language? The set of string which is accepted by finite automata is known as regular language. So if I'll say that, for example, let us consider one example. L is equal to that string which are end with 0 0. Sorry, that string which are end with 0. Before that, any combination of 1 and 0 is allowed. So how to design the finite automata for this kind of string? Okay, any combination of zeros and 1 that are ending with 0. So here you can see one example. 0, after that double 0, 1 0, 1 1 0, or any combination of 0 and 1 is allowed, but that string is always end with 0. So this language is accepted by the finite automata. So how to design the finite automata for this? Let us q0 is the initial state. Okay, after accepting, as it is the initial state, so we can show like this: initial state which having the arrow. After that, after accepting 0, it will be in the final state, because that these are the string which are ending with 0. And let us at that time q1 will be the final state. So in case of finite automata, that will be shown by using double circle. Okay, so before that, any combination of 0 and 1 is allowed. Okay, so let us consider for 0 it will stay in same state q1, and for q0 for one input it will be stay in same state. If it having 1 is there, it will back to the q0 state. So here it will going to accept, if 0 input is there, q0 after accepting 0, where it will be q1 is the final state. So this string is accepted. Next 0 0, q0 after accepting 0, it will be in q1. After accepting one more 0, it will stay in q1. So final state is q1 and q1 is the final state. That's why we can say that this string is accepted. Now 1 0, for q0 after accepting 1 as input, it will stay in same state, and whenever it having 0 as input, it will be in the q1 state, and q1 is the final state. So that's why this string is accepted. So this is the finite automata, and this language is called as the regular language. The set of string that are accepted by the finite automata is known as the regular language. Now consider one more definition. The language means regular language that can be described in a compact form using a set of operator known as regular expression. So regular language which can be described by using set of some set of operator, and that expression is called as regular expression. Now one more, the expression written using set of operator plus star and dot. Okay, the expression written using set of operator plus dot and star and describing a regular language is known as regular expression. So to describe the regular language by means of some set of operator plus star and dot is called as regular expression. Okay, now so which are the operator that we can use to describe regular language by means of set of operator? So there are three operators are there. One is union, star, and concatenation. So plus indicate that union operator, star indicate that star or closure operator, and dot indicate that concatenation operator. Whenever we want to perform the union of two languages or two string, let us consider L1 is one language, L2 is another language. So L1 union L2, that will be denoted by using regular expression as L1 plus L2. Same way, if you want to take the closure, okay, closure of that particular language. So if I want to take the closure of L1 language, then it will be denoted by using set of operator as a L1 star. And if you want to take the concatenation, combining or joining of two string, so L1 dot L2, okay, concatenation L1 dot L2. Now what is the precedence of these operators, plus, star and concatenation? So here star operator having the highest precedence, highest priority, that is RE with star operator must be grouped first. So whenever in some expression if star is there, so we have to group that star firstly. After that, next precedence is dot operator. For concatenation it's a next precedence, and plus union operator having the final or lowest precedence. So these are the priority or precedence related to the operator. We know that Bodmer's rule. Okay, so bracket of multiplication, division, addition and subtraction. So these are the some priority related to the addition, multiplication, division operator. So same here for these three operator, precedence are star operator having highest precedence, dot operator having next precedence, and plus operator having the final or lowest precedence or priority. A regular expression. So as I told you, regular expression means the language which is described by using three operator or set of operator plus, dot and star is called as the regular expression. Now here some example related regular expression. Epsilon is a regular expression. Epsilon means null string is also regular expression. For the language L epsilon equal to epsilon means having language containing an empty string. If any language is there and which consists of only epsilon, so for that regular expression only this is the language L is equal to epsilon. For that regular expression R is equal to epsilon. So RE is the regular expression, and that will be equal to only epsilon. So this is the regular expression for the language for the empty string. Now second, phi is also regular expression which denoting the empty language, that is empty string, and this one is empty language. So L phi is equal to empty string. So what is the difference between these two? Here we are having some set of input alphabet. Let us consider A and B are the input alphabet for the given language, but we are not selecting any input alphabet for this language. We are not selecting any input alphabet for generating the string. That in that case it is epsilon. Okay, and second case phi indicate that we don't have any input alphabet in a given input set. That time language will be equal to empty. So that's why it will be denoted by using phi. I hope it's clear. First, if L some input alphabets are there, A and B, or any input alphabet 0, 1 or any input alphabets are there, but we are not selecting any input alphabet, that time string is equal to epsilon. And second case, if we don't have any input alphabet in a given language, then in that case L phi is equal to empty string or empty language. Okay, X is a regular if X is a regular expression, then for that language is LX. And now if X is a regular expression denoting the language LX, and Y is the regular expression which denote the language LY, then X plus Y is the regular expression corresponding to the language LX union LY. So whenever we are taking the union of these two languages, then it will be denoted by a regular expression X plus Y or R1 plus R2, where R1 is the regular expression for language LR1 and R2 is the regular expression for the language LR2. Then its regular expression is R1 plus R2. Okay, where L language X plus Y is equal to LX union LY. Same case, if we want to take the concatenation of the regular expression, so X dot Y is the regular expression corresponding to the language LX and LY, then concatenation of these two languages will be denoted by using the regular expression X into Y. Same way, if you want to take the closure of the language, then R star is the regular expression corresponding to the L R star, means R is one language. If we want to take its star closure or closure, then it will be R star. Now one more definition. Up till now we have discussed regular language. The language which is accepted by the finite arithmetic is called as regular language. A second one is the regular expression. A regular expression, the language which is defined in the compact form by using some set of operator dot, star and plus is called as regular expression. Now third definition is regular set. So regular sets are the set which is accepted by finite meta. Regular sets are the set which is accepted by the finite meta. For example, here one language is there, L is equal to epsilon 0, 00, 000, 40, after that 50 or any number of zeros. So this set indicate that it is a set of any number of zeros, and this set will be accepted by the finite meta. For this, if you want to design some finite meta, then Q0 after accepting any number of zeros, so Q0 itself a finite state. Any number means zero number of zeros, then it will be epsilon. Okay, if one number of zeros there, then it will be in same state. If two number of zeros are there, then it will be in same state. Okay, 3 is there, 4 is there, so this will be the finite meta. So regular set are the set which is accepted by the finite meta, and for that you can give any example. Here one example is mentioned, L is equal to epsilon 00, 10, 00, 000, 40, 50, or like this. Now regular expressions, some regular expressions are there. If we apply any of the rules several times from 1 to 5, then they are regular expression. Means which rules actually? Here in these two slide we have seen some rule. Epsilon is one regular expression, pi is also regular expression, one simple alphabet itself a regular expression, or union of two languages, or concatenation of two languages. Then we can write the regular expression for the given set, or by using regular expression we can generate the regular set. Here you can see 0 plus 1 star bracket. So what this indicate? So this is the regular expression for the language. So plus indicate that either I can select, so I'll write here 0 plus 1 0 star, this is the regular expression. Okay, then which language is generated by this regular expression? So plus indicate that either I can select this one or this one. Okay, so I'll skip this one, and if I selected this only 0, then L is equal to 0. Now second case, if I'll skip this one, okay, and I have selected these two, or instead of from these two, 0 star indicate that either I can select or I cannot select. Star means any combination, even there is input alphabet but I am not selecting. Okay, so in that case it will be 1. Second case, I am going to select 1 as well as I am going to select 0 1 times, so it will be 1 0. Here I need to select 1 and 0. Second time I am selecting this one. Okay, so I can select this 0 2 times, so I can write like this also. This is also the string which belongs to this particular language. Or here you can write down 1 0 0. What this indicate? I am selecting 1, this one time and 0 2 times, so that's why 1 0 0. This indicate I am selecting this 1 and 0 3 times. Okay, so every time I need to select 1. Why? There is a concatenation between 1 and 0. Between 1 and 0 there is a concatenation operation, 0 1 0 star. So here concatenation indicate that in concatenation I need to select that alphabet. Okay, and now one more is there, 0 star 1 0 star. So how it will be generated? Here star, as I told you, star indicate that either I can select or I cannot select, but 1 is there, there is no any star operator is there, so I need to select that 1. Okay, there is a concatenation between 0 star 1 and 0 star, so I need to select at least 1 time, so that's why 1 is there. Okay, after that let us consider I am selecting first 0 1 time and 1 I need to select it, so 0 1. Okay, after that I am selecting 1 and this 0, okay, at least 1 time, so it will be 1 0. After that I am selecting first 0 1 time, 1 that I need to take, and third 0 means this second 0 1 time, so that will be 0 1 0. After that I am selecting first 0 2 times, 1 and 0, so 0 0 1 0. Same way I can generate the string like this. I am selecting that first 0 3 times, 1, and I am not selecting last 0, so that will be 0 0 1. Even I am selecting that last 0 3 times, so that this string is belongs to this particular language. Now one more is there, third example, 0 plus epsilon 1 plus epsilon. Between these two bracket concatenation is there. Okay, so I will going to select epsilon from this first bracket I am selecting epsilon only, and from second bracket I am selecting epsilon. Okay, so that time epsilon into epsilon is equal to epsilon, so that's why 1 epsilon is there. After that, from first bracket I am selecting 0, and from second bracket I am selecting epsilon, so 0 into epsilon is equal to 0. Okay, after that, from first bracket I am selecting epsilon, and from second bracket I am selecting 1, so 0 dot 1, sorry, epsilon dot 1 is equal to 1. From first bracket I am selecting 0, from second bracket I am selecting 1, so 0 1. So these are the string which belongs to this particular regular expression. Only this one is possible. Firstly, I can select 0. From second string I am not selecting anything, so only 0 is there. This is first. From first I am selecting epsilon, from second also I am selecting epsilon, so epsilon into epsilon is epsilon. From third case I am selecting 0 from first, 1 from second, so 0 1. From first case I am not selecting anything, but I am selecting 1 from second, that will be 1. So these are the string which belongs to this regular expression. Now same case for a plus b star. What this indicate? Any combination of a and b is possible, any combination. So a plus b, I am not selecting anything from this one, that in that case it will be epsilon. From this I am selecting only single a, I am not selecting b, so that's why a. I am selecting only b, so b only. I am selecting a 2 times, so a. I am selecting b 2 times, that will be bb. I am selecting a 1 times, b 1 times, so ab. Like this, these are the string which belongs to the language. So these are the some example. This string is ending with abb actually. Before that, any combination of a and b is possible. Any means including epsilon as well. Means I am not selecting anything from this one, but there is a concatenation between this and this. So anyhow, I need to select abb. So that's why this string is starting with abb. After that, I am selecting only single a, but after that abb is there. That's why a bb. Same way I am selecting only b. After that abb is there. So this is the case like this. 1 1 star. This indicate that I need to select both one at a time, but star indicate that either I am selecting or not selecting. So first case that I am not selecting anything, anyone from this given. So I am not selecting means that in that case it will be epsilon. I am selecting that 1 1 1 times, so that will be 1 1. I cannot choose single one at a time. Why? Because there is a concatenation between 1 and 1. So I need to select both at a time. So 1 1. After that a star, bb star. Okay. So for that these strings are there. Some example. Now instead of finding the string from regular expression, here we are going to write down the regular expression for the given language. Okay. So first example, write the regular expression for the language accepting all combination of a's over the input a, over the set of input a. Here we need to write down one regular expression for the language which will accept all combination of a. All means what? Here input alphabet is given, okay, a. Any combination means I am not selecting a from, that time it will be epsilon. Okay. Input alphabet is there, but I am not selecting epsilon. I am selecting a single time, so a. I am selecting a 2 times, that's why double a. 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So this is the language, or these are the string which belongs to the given language. Now how to write down the regular expression? So for that regular expression is a star. So a star indicate that any combination of a is allowed. So here if I am not, a star indicate that if I am not going to select any alphabet, that time it will be epsilon. If I will select a 1 times, then 1a, 2 times, then 2a, 3 times, then 3a, 4 times, then 4a, and like this. Same way. Now next example is write the regular expression for the language accepting all combination of a's except null string. Now previously null string is allowed, now here except null string, and input set is same a. So at least I need to select that a 1 times. So 1 for that language input strings are single a, double a, triple a, 4a, but here there is a difference between these two languages. What? Here we are having epsilon, here we don't have the epsilon, because here we need to write down the regular expression for the language which will not accept the null string. For that regular expression is a plus, means positive closure of a, that is a and superscript a, that is positive closure of a. This indicate that at least 1 times I need to select a, at least 1. I am saying that at least 1. There may be the case you can select 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, like this. Okay. Now next one, third example, write the regular expression for the language accepting all combination of a and b. In previous two example only a input is there. Now here we are having two input a and b. over the input set A and B. So all combination, all indicate that even null string is also allowed. So in that case, it will allow first is epsilon if I am not selecting any input alphabet. Second one is A one times, B one times, A and B both one times. Firstly I am selecting B firstly, A secondly. After that I am selecting only A two times, B only two times, A one times, B two times, like this. These are the string which belongs to the given language, and for that regular expression is A plus B star, any combination of A and B. A plus B bracket star. Here you cannot write the same regular expression like this, A dot B. If you'll write A dot B, then what will happen? There is a concatenation, A dot B star. There is a concatenation means I need to either I can select both or I cannot select. See, suppose here I am not selecting both at a time, then it will be epsilon. But here next input string in this regular expression is AB only. After that AB. These are the string which belongs to this regular expression, but we want to write down the regular expression for the language which will consist of this kind of string. So that's why this one is right and this is wrong. Now one more example, write the regular expression for the language accepting all combination of A and B except null string. So same here, in only difference between previous example and this example, here in case of last example epsilon is there and here we don't have the epsilon. So that's why we need to take the positive closure of A plus B star. This A plus B plus positive closure. This indicate that either I can select A one time, B one time, okay, but at least one time I need to select it, that is positive closure. Now fifth example, write the regular expression for the language accepting all string which are ending with 0 0 or the input set 0 and 1. So before 0 0 any combination of 0 and 1 is allowed. So which string it will always end with 0 0. So first it will start with 0, always end with 0 0, at least 0 0 must be there. So this is the first string. Second string is what? 0 0. So before 0 0 any combination of 0 and 1 is allowed. Third string is 1 0 0. After that 1 1 0 0. So here you can see all these strings are ending with 0 0. So how to write down the regular expression for this one? So for any combination you can write down 0 plus 1 or A plus 1 star for any combination. 0 plus 1 star, 1 plus 0 star, A plus B star, like this for any combination, but ending with 0 0. So here you need to pad 0 0 after that. So 0 0. If starting with 0 0, then before any combination of 0 0 you need to give the, before any combination of 0 and 1 you need to give 0 0, like this, starting with, ending with, like this. Now one more example is there. Write the regular expression for the language with even number of zeros over the input set 0. Only 0 is there, but which will accept even number of 0. So even number of 0 means 0 number of 0 is allowed because 0 is the even number. 2 number of zeros is there, 4 number of zeros is there, 6 number of 0, 8 number of zeros, like this. Okay. Then this is the language epsilon, 00, 40, 60, 80, 10 0, 12 0. So all these strings must be accepted by the language, and for that we want to write down the regular expression. So for that regular expression here we have written it will be 0 0 star, and this is right. Why it is right? So 0 0 star, as I told you, in concatenation we need to select both, and over bracket star is there. So this indicates that either I can select this one or I cannot select. So means any combination of this one is allowed. So I can say that I am not selecting. In that case I am not selecting both zeros. In that case it will be epsilon, means 0 number of 0 is selected, even number. After that I need to select one time. One time means what? I need to select both at a time because there is concatenation between first and second 0. So I need to select one time, means both zeros are selected. After that I am selecting two times, means these two zeros are selected two times, means one time, and after that two times. So how many zeros are there? 4 zeros are there. Okay. After that I am selecting three times. So 1, 2 and 3 times, means 6 zeros are there. So every time it will be selecting even number of 0. Now see, if you will write like this, then what will happen? 0 plus 0 star. So is it right? No, it is not right. Why it is not right? Here this indicate that star indicate that either I can select or I cannot select. But here suppose I have not selected. I have selected only 4 0. Okay. So this will be, if I have not selected any 0, then it will be epsilon. If I am selecting 0 only one time, so 1 0. If I am selecting 0 first 0 and second 0, both 0 are selected. If I am selecting first 0 3 times, so these kind of strings are accepted. Okay, so that is wrong. It will accept odd, even, both string, and we want to write on the regular expression which will accept only even number of zeros. Okay, now next one, we want to write down the regular expression for the language odd number of zeros over the input set 0 star, odd now. So odd means at least 1 0, after that 3 0, 5 0, 7 0, and like this. Then at least 1 0 must be there. So for that string will start with 0, but after that I want 3 0. So if I'll write like this 0 0 0, after that I am 5 0, then I need to write, but that regular expression should be generalized one. So I'll write that regular expression 0 dot 0 0 star. So this indicates that I am not selecting anything from this one. In that case 1 0 is always there. Okay, after that I am selecting 1 time, so 3 zeros are there. After that I am selecting that this combination 2 times, so that time it will be 5 0. So any this is the regular expression for odd number of zeros. Now these are the laws or rules or identities related regular expression. So 15 rules or laws are there. Okay, here you can see 5 star. If I'll take the 5 star, any combination of star, that will be always epsilon 5 star. After that, even I'll take the any combination of epsilon star, that will be epsilon. Any times if I'll take the epsilon, but finally I'll get the epsilon only. Okay, after that r into r star is equal to, I can write down it as r star into r star into r star is equal to r star its star is r star. So these are the some rules are there. Okay, now we'll solve some example based on that rules or laws. Okay, so prove that epsilon plus 1 star 0 1 1 star 1 star 0 1 1 star equal to 1 plus 0 0 star. So we want to prove this one. So how to prove it? Let us consider LHS of the given problem. So left hand side. So LHS is, what is it? Epsilon plus 1 star 0 1 1 star in bracket 1 star 0 1 1 star star. Okay, so for that here these two parts are same, 1 star 0 1 1 star and 1 star 0 1 1 star. Only difference is what? In bracket, on bracket star is there. So I'll write it as a epsilon p1 into p1 star, where p1 is this term. So that's why p1 is 1 star 0 1 1 star. So I have written, so epsilon in plus p1 into p1 bracket star, because these two terms are same. So and one rule is there here, you can see one rule is there. What is it? R into r star is equal to r star. R into r star is equal to r star. Okay, here r into r star or r star into r star is equal to r star. This is the rule actually. So here I can write, okay, epsilon plus r into r star, this is also rule there. Epsilon plus r into r star is r star. So here I can write epsilon plus r into r star is equal to r star. That's why epsilon in plus p1 into p1 star is p1 star. Okay, and what is p1? P1 is 1 star 0 1 1 star. So I have written 1 star 0 1 1 star and its bracket star r star. Okay, so this is, now again we will divide the equation 1 into p2. Let us consider p2 is equal to 1. P2 is 1 and p3 is 0 1 1. P2 is 1 and P3 is 0 1 1. So here it will be written as P2 star, means P2 star and P3 star and its bracket star. Okay, P2 star, P3 star and bracket star, P2 star into P3. So here one rule is there. This is De Morgan's law. We can write down it as a here like this: a bar dot. I'll write one more time. De Morgan's law, according to De Morgan's law, is what? A bar into B bar and bracket bar. So that will be written as A bar plus, sorry, that will be written as A plus B bar. So that's why here we have written P2 plus P3 star, and P2 is what? 1. P3 is 0 1 1 star, and this that we want to prove. Okay. Now one more example is there: 1 plus 0 0 star 1 1, like this. Okay. From this, what we want to do? Let us consider LHS side. From LHS, from this plus sign, okay, here from this and this part we can take 1 plus 0 0 star 1 common. So we have taken it as a common. So here from this part only nothing is remained, so we have written as epsilon, and from this part is remained. Okay, 0 plus 1 0 star 1 star into 0 plus 1 0 star 1. Okay, so we have taken from these two, we have taken 1 plus 0 0 star 1 common. Now after that we know that epsilon plus r into r star is equal to r star. So epsilon into r star into r is what? R star. So from this we have written like only this one, 0 plus 1 0 star 1 and its bracket star. Okay, so this into this. Now again we can take 1 as a common from these two. From this I have taken 1 as a common. So if I take 1 as a common, so here it will remain epsilon and here 0 0 star and this term as it is. So again from epsilon into r star, this epsilon plus 0 0 star. So here r is what? 0. So epsilon into r star is equal to r star, means 0 star. So I have written like this, 0 star 1. Okay, because I can write down r into r star equal to r star into r. So both way is possible. So that's why I have written that 0 star firstly, after that 1, and remaining term 0 plus 1 0 star 1 1, and that we want to prove. Okay. Thank you.